What's up, Mirandigas? We're back with another Persona 2 Eternal Punishment video. I never thought I'd say this, but I found this review by RPGFan and I was like, I'll definitely look into it. So, if you don't know, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment just got like a re-release technically with translations and stuff by fans. So it's a patch and I played the whole game. RPGFan made a review. So, let's see. This is by Audra Bowling. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. This was published on December 7, 2024. Can an innocent sin be forgiven, or must its punishment be eternal? Follow-up of Innocent Sin asked that promote in a compatible note. Unfortunately, while the believably written character follow till beyond the sands of time, Eternal Punishment's PSP remake suffer from dated gameplay This I'll talk about. When you talk about it, Audra, I'm gonna talk about it. Gameplay mechanics that a trial and patience have an ultimately rewarding experience. There's a bike in the background that always go behind my house. How an ultimately rewarding experience awaits those who can see the game through to its conclusion. Was initially released in 2000 for the Sony PlayStation. This is the American... Wait, really? 2000? Because this might be the American release. Though as the second part of the Persona 2 duology, it was the first to receive an official English localization. Well, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Oh, I did not know. It was until 2011's PSP remake of Innocent Sin that would receive the same treatment. A PSP remake of Eternal Punishment soon followed in 2012, but was only released in Japan. Those who played the PSP version of Innocent Sin would have to get the older Eternal Punishment port on PSN to see the tale's conclusion, without the added bells and whistles of the PSP remake. That is, until an English patch was created for the import copies of the PSP version, thanks to Sayujin. Now, I did play one. Somebody mentioned that the import patch I have has English voices from the PS1. I'm assuming either not many people know that the PSP version is localized, or I have a different copy or something downloaded. Just a reminder, I don't know when I started this, but it's either P3 Portable I started first, or Persona 1 P3 Portable FMC. I downloaded all the games. P3 Portable, P1, P2, P2 Eternal Punishment with this, English localization. So I don't know which one was it, but either it's Sayujin's, and maybe I'm misremembering, or it's another patch that has English voices. Regardless, let's go. Because this is like a few months old, so I don't know when I downloaded it. Utilizing an edited translation of the official PlayStation, I can't speak, PS port for the script of Eternal Punishment alongside approved translations of the edited scenarios from the PSP version. You can now play the definitive version of Eternal Punishment. The GOAT. The true GOAT. P2 Eternal Punishment takes place in Sumaru City, where 23-year-old Maya Amano, first ever Persona protagonist and the only adult Persona protagonist, as a journalist, her current assignment concerns the Joker case. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, spoilers for Eternal Punishment and Innocent Sin, and even Persona 1 technically, so should I put it at the start? A supernatural phenomenon rumored to have a connection to cell phones. Should a cell call be made to Joker, they'll kill whoever the person calling asks them to. After encountering the actual Joker while investigating, Maya and her companions are given the power to fight by calling on their personas. One of the actual Jokers, but sure. Paranormal manifestations of their inner selves. Soon they find themselves dragged into conflict where rumors can become reality and nothing is what it seems on the surface. A national paranormal conspiracy threatens not only their home, but the entire world at large. Will they succeed in their efforts to save everyone, even as harsh truths about life as they know it become revealed? It's an understatement to say that Eternal Punishment story is its most vital feature. True. To me, Innocent Sin has the best story because the reveal is so unique and different and like unexpected. Eternal Punishment's reveal, you're just waiting for it to happen. You know what it is. The duology for P2 arguably has some of the best writing of the Shin Megami Tensei spin-off series. Thank God they wrote that, because people might get mad at this. That no, it's no better than Shin Megami. bringing a lot of exciting plot points to the table while understanding and background knowledge of Innocent Sin and even the first Shin Megami Tensei Persona's events give the tale much more impact. Eternal Punishment can now also serve as a decent standalone story due to its overall narrative strength. Regardless of how you come into the story, it excellently conveys its core messages. Despite the game narrative being over 20 years old, its themes have a timeless and universal quality that still resonates. That is true. Eternal Punishment... Oh god, can't speak. I have a headache today. A genuine headache. Deviates somewhat from the norm regarding modern Persona tropes. This is a weird sentence because... No, this is weird. This is wrong. Because modern Persona deviates from Eternal Punishment's tropes. Because these came later. But sure, the game's leading party are adult characters. Or is it is? I don't know. Which... Why am I being so stingy? What the hell is wrong with me? Why am I being sassy? Which is still relatively rare for JRPGs and virtually unheard of in other mainline Persona games. Maya is a great main character, particularly if people have a connection with her from her appearance in Innocent Sin. She's joined by her best friend, Ulala, a down-on-earth, luck young woman, especially when it comes to romance, who also has some of the most believable reactions to paranormal events they find themselves wrapped up in. A by-the-books police detective named Katsuya, my favorite character of the party, my man. Struggling to understand his younger brother Tatsuya's bewildering actions and apparent connections to the current paranormal events, and Bao Fu, my homie, a surely realist of an extortionist collecting various rumors with a surprising amount of knowledge regarding the Taiwanese mafia. Yeah, this is... Okay, so this is the translation I was playing. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Yeah, so I have the one... Okay, so the new translation, or there was only one translation, has the voices. Okay. 2 returning characters from the first Persona title, and a surprising addition from Innocent Sin also joins the main cast later on. The PSP version of Eternal Punishment delves further into Tatsuya's actions and specific points in the plot through unlockable additional scenario. Thank you, you played that. Utilizing a visual novel style storytelling approach. Truthfully, I found the focus on all the characters and their various real life issues rather refreshing to other Persona titles. Okay. You are onto something. I have never read an RPG fan article. Whoever is writing this, you're pretty good. While Eternal Punishment has one set ending, player choice still plays a critical factor in how things pan out in certain scenes and even gameplay elements. You've done your research. You played well. Maya is a silent protect. Okay, yeah, this I hate so much. Why do they do this? First of all, she's not a silent protagonist. It's just she doesn't have voice or dialogues. The only silent protagonist in Persona is Joker, because they mention that. The others do talk. They're not silent. It's just we're picking their options and they don't have voice. Thank you, metaphor. Please do that, Atlus. But you can occasionally choose her responses to help flavor a scene to your like. Oh, okay. So you can even carry or save data from playthrough of Innocent Sin along the game to reference some of your previously made decisions. For instance, if you initiated a Tatsuya and Jun romance or something of that. I think that's what it is. Choosing which Shin Megami Tensei Persona to have temporarily join your party impacts later dungeons and boss fight, and even just how many of Tatsuya's additional scenario you can unlock. You can even manipulate rumors you gather throughout various points of the game to your advantage, depending on how you approach them. Choices also spill over into battle strategy, with much freedom and customization in approaching combat. The central conceit here is Persona summoning, which you accomplish by collecting a required amount of tarot cards. The acquisition of tarot cards occurs during combat with demon characters, where instead of simply attacking them in traditional turn-based order, you can choose to make contact instead. You can strike up a convo with the demon conversation. I don't like to say convo, why did I say that? With the demon, and if it goes well, gain tarot cards from them as a show of trust. Once you collect enough of them, you'll head to the well room and use them to summon a new persona. Alright? Every persona has a unique skill set, and you can further tailor a persona's ability and stats by giving them additionally ability cards upon creation. Having persona with various abilities and skill can be vital while traversing dungeons, as you need to rely on buffing and debuffing regularly and hitting on... It's not that important, no. It's not that... Like, this is important, weakness. Buffing and debuffing... I wouldn't say it's that important, no. Regularly and hitting an enemy's weak points to turn the tide of battle. Depending on which moves an equipped persona has in their arsenal, up to 3 party members can combine their abilities to create powerful fusion. It could be 2, by the way. Up to. Okay. I'm stupid. Can combine their abilities to create powerful fusion spells with list of available options and how to initiate them accessible during combat for a refresher. You can even play around with turn order to ensure a fusion spell or healing or buff occurs early in the battle. That is true. This person played it well. While it can be fun to strategize and experiment with combat to find what works best for you, I can't say that the system is flawless. Let's see. Contacting demons can be a risky business. At first, you have no idea what character dialogue choices a demon may or may not react favorably to. Anger them enough, and they become hostile. Once you find the option that works for a particular demon, you can spam that dialogue choice constantly until you get the desired result. I did mention something like this. This could be fixed if you can just do a break, like dialogue, break conversation or something like that. But like that's not a feature. Especially this is annoying when you are entering the battle and the game is just like, oh yeah, you need to contact. You just need to talk with them. You can't do anything else. So it's one of those things which I was like, the game forces you to do that. That is one thing I did talk about that I do not like in this game. Battles get repetitive due to their turn-based nature. Once you figure out best strategies, since you repeat those steps, but like there's an auto feature. I don't know. There's an auto feature. Oh wait, no, this game does not have an auto feature, but it's pretty fast paced. I don't like. It's like the game itself is auto. I won't say. Combat ranges from frustratingly difficult when initially enabling a person to acquire all the skills, especially if you should happen to get into a fight with enemies without weaknesses. You can readily. It's not that bad. To downright tedious if you know exactly how to end the battle quickly. Even powerful fusion cells have inherent flaws that can give you a pause on when to use them, such as two-group affecting spells, turning to a single target spell when fighting multiple hordes, or if one character can no longer act due to debuff when the timing presents itself. But that's like you need to control it. Like if you're in a serious boss battle, you don't like put it at skip. Even though I've done that and it's not even that fast that you can't press it. But if you have timing issues, you can just keep it on normal. Like you don't need to keep it out sped up. Such as two group affecting spells turning it's a playing around with character order also affects when enemies attack. It doesn't help that dungeons are often long, riddled with traps and puzzles where you get to. Oh yeah, so this is something I can't talk about because I was using a guide. Okay, I can't say much on this. Like if I say no random encounters are not that bad, I had a guide though. So yeah, truthfully, I immensely enjoyed uncovering story scenes when I played it. Still, I took some rather lengthy breaks from in between dungeons to keep from feeling better. I actually did enjoy it though, grinding and stuff. But here's the problem. This is something I will keep on saying. I grind. I don't mind grinding. I enjoy grinding. My friends who play JRPGs, they don't do it. They don't enjoy it. What I do, I open my phone, open YouTube, watch YouTube, grind. Watch YouTube, grind, boom. Like my brain is turned off, and I'm watching YouTube. Like my brain is turned off from the TV. It's like focused on YouTube. Like I just do that. And in random games with random encounter, it's way easier because you don't have to hit enemies. But like I've noticed, like it's not even that hard in Shin Megami because you already know where the enemies are. Like you technically do know where the enemies are. So it's not that bad. Visually, the PSP version of Eternal Punishment received a little fresh coat of paint as far as graphics and art direction. I love the updated, yet still obviously early 2000s. This character designs and artwork. The sprite work is pretty good. Though the visual presentation might not be for everyone, particularly those used to modern Persona aesthetics, the creative VN-esque story presentation of the additional scenarios is interesting, and I enjoy comparing the new animated intro movie with the... yeah. Both of them are fire, by the way. I do love both of them. In the movie section of the gallery. Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, you can do that. The character designs are unique and expressive, and I love that detail in the sprite work. Alright, I was impressed by this port's sound effects and partial voice acting. Oh, so it's the one that, yeah, I did, yeah. The music is phenomenal, and it's remixed from the original score, and you unlock both sound credits along with a few innocent synth songs in the gallery after being in the game, and you can use them as well. I especially enjoy the central vocal theme, Change Your Way, yeah. It's not my favorite, but it's way different. It's like something from Last of Us or something like that. I don't know. For the most part, I was impressed with the fan translation script and liked the Japanese honorifics were kept when appropriate and made sense for character dynamics. I was at 59 hours when I finally beat Eternal Punishment. I don't think I was that long, right? I don't remember. I've enjoyed this a lot. And I know there are easily more than 50 hours of side content that I didn't log. The sheer number of things to do in Eternal Punishment same me. I haven't unlocked a lot of stuff. I know. It's staggering if you've got the patience for it. I credit the title for offering high replayability because each playthrough can go very differently depending on your approach and choices. A restart option allows you to carry... That's basically New Game Plus. carry some elements from a cleared save to a new game if you so choose. Overall, I'm glad I was able to play this version of Eternal Punishment in its entirety. It's a phenomenal game from a storytelling stance, made it even all the more impressive given the title's age and the high caliber of writing the series is generally known for. Unfortunately, I wish some of the gameplay elements, particularly dungeon exploration and the high frequency of random encounters, use Estoma. Those are so helpful and easy to get. Weren't quite as dated. I can see where the Eternal Punishment would be a hard sell for gamers who don't have the patience for more traditional old school RPG mechanics. As it stands, the PSP version of Eternal Punishment is a definite version of the game to play, given its slight quality of life improvements, updated visuals, and the added additional scenario sequences. Even if it might not offer enough to entice everyone to import a copy of the game given the dead mechanics, I can only hope that Eternal Punishment yeah, like I imported a copy. How do you add patches though? Oh, I think you just mod the game. Yeah, I can only hope that Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, along with the first Shin Megami Persona and Persona 2 Innocent, might one day get the same type of remake, overhaul, reload received, since the story and characters still impressively stand the test of time. Actually, you know something? I'm curious about Persona 1's remake, because the game sucks so bad that the story is really good. You don't get to appreciate it. I won't say it's the best story, but it's really good. So I want to see people's reaction to this game, because I think Innocent Sin is the best story. Eternal Punishment and P4 are tying between each other. I'd say Eternal Punishment is better in my opinion. This one I'm curious about. I really am, since the story and characters still impressively stand the test of time. Fan translation described over the last 2 decades, fan localization title unreleased in the web opened up exciting new appearances for gamers around the world. However, it's important to note that fan are not endorsed by the owners, developers, or publicities, as the story and dialogue in fan log are an official interpretation of the original text. Our story score may not accurately reflect the genuine intent of the developers. RPGFan only reviews fan translation if there's a little to no evidence of an okay. I mean, there could be a localization, the remaster, but I doubt it would happen. Excellent story and memorable cast of characters, tons of combat strategy customization, choice-heavy narrative, and gameplay loops. Gorgeous visuals and music, additional scenarios are nice additions. Tatsuya's third one I'm not a fan of, but it's overall... The third one I'm not a fan of in terms of gameplay, but it's pretty good. Dungeons often overstay their welcome, random encounter happen far too frequently, battles can be either frustratingly difficult or downright tedious. One thing they should have added, Eternal Punishment, because it's a sequel and the way... Innocent, it's a sequel and the way story is working. Eternal Punishment reuses a lot of dungeons from Innocent Sin. Sure, it's changed and stuff you need to do, but it's like it gets boring because the environment is not that different. Like you have the school that's from, you have that music area, studio, whatever. You have the school that's from Innocent Sin, stuff like that. So yeah, bottom line, Eternal Punishment's PSP remake holds a still surprisingly strong plot, slightly obscured by dated gameplay. Graphics 84, sound 87, gameplay I'd give it 80, 82, but sure. 80, story 95, okay. Audra Bowling is a reviewer from RPGFan. She's a lover of RPGs, visual novels, and fighting games. Once she gets onto a subject she truly feels strongly like her favorite game, she can ramble on and on endlessly. Coffee helps keep her world going round. I respect her. Because this is pretty good. But I didn't expect I don't know how people feel about RPGFan. I like this review. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I genuinely thought it'd be just like Game Rant or stuff like that, but you did good, Audra. Why am I talking like that? You did good, Audra. But okay. Tell me what you guys think. I thought I'd be like mad and stuff, but no. This is good. I do disagree a bit with gameplay, but then again, I've said I don't care about grinding. I just use my phone and focus is there. I'm brain rot. All right, my Randigas. Hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me what you guys think about this review. Tell me what you guys think about Eternal Punishment in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to make this YouTube thing an actual thing, so consider subscribing. I say that twice. I should change that. I'll see you guys next time with another Persona, Shin Megami, whatever Dragon Ball video. I'm looking here to stop recording. Bye.